Hi everyone, long time no see. I am finally back with another video. I have ILY1's first mini album, A Dream of ILY1, to unbox, but this is a super exciting unboxing because not only do I have the album to unbox, but for this album, I pre-ordered it through My Music Taste, and I actually won and got into the video call fan sign for it. So I'm going to go through the album and talk about my experience winning the video call fan sign. It was my first time ever winning a video call event, so that was pretty cool. And yeah, I'll show all the things that I got in the album as like one of the winners, I guess, and the signed album and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this copy first, which is not signed or anything, and then we'll go through this one and look at all the inclusions and everything. So yes, I'm very excited to go through this. So I did only pre-order 2 copies, so this one and then the one that they signed through My Music Taste. So I was obviously not expecting to get into the fan sign with that. I actually never really expect to get into fan signs because even if I pre-order multiple copies from places like My Music Taste or MakeStar, there's some people that will pre-order like hundreds of albums, so I never really do it to try and get into the fan signs. I always just kind of want the extra photo cards and stuff. So anyways, let's start flipping through the album and I'll continue to talk about the experience. So yes, this is the album. It's their first mini album. I'm so happy that they got a mini album after their first 2 single albums. So the packaging is pretty much exactly the same as their first 2 single albums, which is nice. They're the same size and everything for if you want to display them together on a shelf. They will look really nice with each other. The front, really cute, and then here's the back. I love everything about the like dreamy concept. It suits them very well. And this album has 4 new songs. Technically, they put the instrumentals on there as well, but yes, I love all of the songs on this album, all very nice. So I'm gonna try and pull out the inclusions in here first and set them to the side. Okay, so I got the inclusions out, so now let's flip through it. The CD, very pretty. Yes, I love this comeback. I just love ILY1's concept. So I assume everybody watching this video probably is a fan of ILY1, but if for some reason you came across this video and you're not, please check them out. In my opinion, they are very different than what most other groups are doing right now concept-wise. They have a very, like, I don't know, G-Friend, Oh My Girl, some of the like more 3rd gen group concept to them, and they do it very well in my opinion. Like the group, you know, chemistry is really good. So yeah, anyways, love the concept, love the song. I will wish I could spend more time talking about it, but I want to talk about the video call too. So anyways, yes, love this concept, love all of their styling. I think this is my favorite release of theirs yet. So pretty. So yes, like I mentioned, I really like ILY1. I think they're super underrated right now, and I have been a fan of them since their debut. I watched the Girls Planet 999 show, which 4 of the 6 members were on, so I was excited for them to debut. So when I pre-order albums, I mean, most of the time if I pre-order, it's because like I want pre-order benefit photo cards. I am lucky enough to live in a city where there's multiple K-pop stores, so like I don't really need to order a lot of albums online. Like I could just go to the store and get them, but I pre-order specifically to get photo cards. Like I said, not to get into video calls usually. So I was not expecting to get in with only 2 albums, and on one hand, like, I hope that the fact that I got in with only 2 albums is not like a bad sign. Like I hope that doesn't mean that they didn't sell that many albums. I hope it's just because I got lucky. So we'll go with that. But so I actually, when I first found out that I won, my immediate reaction was that, oh my gosh, I am not going to do this fan sign for a couple of reasons. So I am not really like shy or anything like that. Like it's not that I was like nervous to talk to them, but I am on the older end of the spectrum for K-pop fans, at least like for 4th gen groups, I would say. I mean, not really, like I think that obviously the things that you see online about demographics is just a very small subset of what real life is like. So like the real life demographics versus like the ratio that you see online of people like posting and stuff is like different. Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. But anyways, because I am quite a bit older than them, I guess, I was nervous about like that being weird or like that it would be awkward. I don't know. I think it's just like, you know, an irrational, everybody can get influenced by things that they see on social media. So anyways, I was worried about that. And so when I first saw that I had won, I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I think it would be weird. But then I thought about it more and I was like, you know, first of all, what if I like never get into another fan sign again? I would be sad about not taking the opportunity to like experience it at least once. These are such pretty pages. Oh my gosh. But yeah, and so that was my first thought after that. And then my next thought is, well, obviously I'm not getting any younger. So if I'm worried about it being like weird or whatever to do it, it's only going to get weirder as I get older. So I was like, I might as well do it while, you know, I still feel like I can. So I did decide to do it, and fortunately I had some time to think about it because some fan signs I've seen people say that like, you know, they get announced and the fan sign is like the next day. I had like a solid, I think, week almost from when I found out that I got into the actual video call, so that was good. But yeah, so since I had never done one before, I had watched people's videos in the past of like their video call fan sign experience, so I did know a little bit about what to expect. But I took that opportunity once I found out that I was going to do it to watch a lot more videos. So I looked up on YouTube a lot of different people's experiences, and that was really helpful in figuring out how to prepare. Like, for example, the recording of it, you're not supposed to record, but pretty much everybody does. So I wanted to look up tips for that. So I did end up recording it. I'm not going to post my video, but I will put some screenshots from the call. I guess I'll put them in right now. So yeah, so I did record it. I haven't actually even watched it back, but I just kind of wanted to have that like as a souvenir, you know? So yeah. So yeah, I watched a bunch of videos before to try and figure out what to expect. And the day of the fan call, so I live in the US in Central Time. So for me, the fan call started at, I think the event technically started at 10:30, but my call didn't happen until midnight. And then I had some technical difficulties at first. So like they say, they call you twice or something, and if you can't pick up, or like if there's connection issues after 2 times, like you forfeit your chance. So they called me once, and I actually talked to Ara for like 30 seconds, and then she was like, oh, like time is up, bye, and then it hung up, and I was really confused. I was like, do they call you back for each member? But then they like messaged me on Kakao Talk and were like, oh, your connection was bad, we'll try calling you back at the end of the line. So that was concerning to me, because I was like doing everything they said about like using data and not Wi-Fi. I switched to Wi-Fi, so I guess if I had one tip, I would say like don't listen to them when they say use data and not Wi-Fi. So I switched to my Wi-Fi, and then the second time around it did work. So, and I actually got to talk to Ara again, so that was cool, I guess. But anyways, so yeah, besides the connection issues at the beginning that made me nervous, it all went really smoothly, I think. So one of the things that I was worried about the most was the language barrier. So I, like most other K-pop fans, I think, have been trying to learn some Korean over the past couple of years, because it does get annoying to have to watch everything with subtitles and to look up meanings of lyrics all the time. So I know a little bit of Korean, but not enough to really like hold much of a conversation. Like I can introduce myself and that's like pretty much it, you know? So I was really worried about that. So I had seen from other people's videos from previous ILY fan signs and just like other things online that a couple of them knew English. Like Elva, I think I saw that she was fluent in English, so I knew that one would be okay. And then that the others like knew some English, but I was worried about that. And yeah, I did not need to be worried about that at all, because all of them Even Hannah, who I think was like knew the least amount of English, like we held a full 30-second conversation in English and didn't have any issues. So I was really pleasantly surprised about that. Obviously not that I expect them to know English. I should learn Korean. One of my goals for 2023 now is to get back into trying to learn Korean more seriously. But yeah, so it was like shocking to me, the fact that they were all like so fluent, in my opinion, in English, and, you know, able to have like really solid conversations. So yeah, so okay, I'll pause talking about the video call for a second because we're done with the album. Yes, gorgeous album. I love it. This is my favorite one of theirs so far, like concept and styling wise. So yes, so let's look at the inclusions. This album does come with 1 photo card and 1 postcard, and there are 12 total photo cards you can get, so 2 per member. I don't think I'll collect them all. For their first release, I collected OT6. Their second release, I wanted to collect OT6, but I think I only ended up getting like 3 copies of the album, so I didn't even get 1 full set, but who knows, maybe I will go back and collect more. And then, yeah, same for this one. I had planned to just kind of keep what I pulled, but maybe I'll collect a full set. So anyways, let's see who I pulled. So first we will do the postcard. Super pretty back, I love this. And, oh, we got Elva. So pretty. Love that. Okay. These are really cute. I just love like the whole aesthetic of this release. So pretty. Okay, and for the photo card for this copy, I got Rona. Love her hair. She was so fun to talk to too. She had so much energy. Adorable. Okay, love that card. So yes, so now I will show the album that I got in the fan sign. I'll just kind of flip through and show like the signed pages, I guess. So yeah. So actually first I'll show the pre-order benefit photo cards that I got. So yes, I got an Elva card, really pretty, and a Nayu card. I love these. These are so cute. Okay. Yes, so I got 2 because I pre-ordered 2 albums, and then the way that they do it is if you win, they sign one of the albums that you pre-ordered. So yes, this is how the signed album came, and I just have my personal information covered up there, but so for winning the fan sign with this one, you did get your signed album and then a signed Polaroid. So I'm gonna open this because I'm sure this plastic's gonna be loud. Okay, so for the Polaroid, can somebody explain to me why when people win these fan signs and show the Polaroids, they like blur them? Is it just because people don't want people to make copies of it? Or am I missing something? Because I'm gonna show mine, so I don't know if that's like something that you're not supposed to do, but yeah, anyways, so I got an Elva Polaroid and she wrote, "Thank you for coming," and this is like the cutest thing I've seen in my life, so I am going to be careful with this and put it in a sleeve immediately and figure out how to display it. So yeah, this is so cute, I think. I love that they do this. So that's the Polaroid I got. And then when I first got this in the mail, I like panicked for a second because I thought that the front would be signed. I assumed that they didn't sign it just because like there's not a lot of space and they didn't want to like cover up their pictures. So I did like open this album and look through it a little bit to make sure that it was like actually signed, but it is. So anyways, I guess I'll pull out because I think it's, yeah, I'll just show the photo card and postcard first because I did see these ones already. So in this copy, I got an Elva card, which is amazing, I guess. Elva just loves me now. And then I got Ririka's postcard, super pretty. So yes, so now I'll go through and show the sign pages and continue to talk about the video call, I guess. So they signed, I think, on each of their like main pages. Yeah, so here's Ririka's, and it's so cute. Yes, so I think like my best conversation was with her. We talked about so much in like 30, I think maybe we had a minute and 30 seconds, not 30 seconds. I don't even remember how long it was for each member, but we had like a full-on conversation and it was great. We talked about like the comeback and the music shows that they were performing on, and she complimented my outfit and started talking about my color, what is it called? I'm forgetting the actual like name for it, but you know, how you can be like a spring, summer, winter, autumn colors, like the colors that flatter you. And so she was like doing my color matching for me. It was cute. But anyways, yes, so that is that page. And I have to figure out how I'm going to display this, because that's, I guess, like the one downside to have it signed on the pages is that you have to just like pick one member to display, I guess, if you wanted to like display it open. So I'll have to figure out how to do that. But here is Hana's, very cute. And Rona's, so cute. Yes, so pretty much with all of them, like I talked about the comeback and stuff, and the way that I had my setup for the video call, in the screenshots you can see like that I put their first 2 album releases like on the shelf above me, so they all commented on that and were like, you know, thanks for supporting us since the beginning. So it was a good, you know, conversation starter there. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. So yeah, overall, it was a really great experience. They were really fun to talk to, and I think that they also, like, you can just tell that they really love what they're doing. Like they seemed so excited to be talking to people, and you know, with celebrities or idols, you know, anybody in that kind of public image, it's a parasocial relationship, right? And they don't really owe us anything. Like at the end of the day, they're just normal people doing their job, and we, you know, are fans of the art and music that they put out. And they don't really, you know, you shouldn't really expect them to behave a certain way around their fans necessarily. So I don't mean shade to any other person by saying this, but like, you can tell when you talk to them that they like actually enjoy being idols. And I feel like that's just, it was just refreshing to talk to them, and they were like, they just genuinely seemed so excited about what they were doing, and that they like wanted to be there and wanted to be talking to their fans. And that was just like really refreshing compared to, again, some of the videos that I watched of other people that had done fan signs with other groups. Like, yeah, it was just good energy all around. We'll just say it that way. So yeah, I think that's it. I guess I'll make sure I didn't really check. Yeah. So yes, so that is it for the signed album. So I guess if you have any suggestions for how to display this with the signatures, let me know. I don't really know what to do. I definitely don't want to like take the pages out or anything, so haven't figured out what I'm gonna do there. Okay, so I think that is everything for my unboxing of ILY1's first mini album, A Dream of ILY1. I really loved this comeback. I'm so happy that they finally got a mini album. Like I said, they're starting to get more songs, which is great. They're also promoting a lot more. Like they promoted for like 2 or 3 weeks even, I think, on the music shows, which for Que Sera Sera, they only did like a couple of music shows, which concerned me at the time, that they weren't really getting a lot of promotion. But this comeback, they have had a ton of promotion. They've been doing a lot of like fan video calls and stuff, which is great. So please support ILY1. Again, I assume everybody watching this at this point is already a fan, but if you're not, please check them out. They're really different from a lot of other groups right now. Members all have really great personalities. They were really fun to talk to. So yes, please stan ILY1, and hopefully they get another comeback this year and can keep up the momentum. The title track from this, I didn't really even talk about the songs that much, but the title track, Twinkle Twinkle, is just great, and the music video is so cute, and all of their live stages have been great. They do a lot of live singing, which is nice, to show off, you know, that ability. I really respect them for that. And yeah, if I had to pick a favorite B-side, I think Thanks To is probably my favorite B-side, but they're all great. They all suit them really well. Thank you for watching this video. I hopefully will get back into making more videos soon. I know I've been on a bit of a hiatus. I have just been really busy with my job for the past like 6 months or so, but hopefully I think some things are changing soon to where I hopefully won't be quite as busy, at least for a little bit, and can get back into some videos. And also in the last like 6 months, I've gone to a lot of concerts, so in order to spend more money on that, I've spent a little bit less money on albums and stuff, so just haven't had quite as much to unbox. So yeah, but it's a new year and lots of comebacks are coming soon, so that's exciting. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.